Are we ready, Lisa?
Yeah, because I'm first.
She's first, everybody.
I win.
Lisa and Stephanie this morning. Hello, how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Good.
It's been a bit.
First day of summer.
Yes.
I know. I'm excited. She's got her leg up. She's got the flops
Toes
on.
are done. Flops are on.
That's a good day.
Good
That's
to
a good
go.
feeling.
I know.
I think if I did that right now, I'd never get up.
All right, now this is going to bother me because it's going to like talk
I'm so
over you.
grossly out of shape. So there's
Oh,
that.
that's the thing. You know what's going well? Okay, you should try this.
What?
That every day in May thing that I did was to walk 10,000 steps a day.
Yep.
Because when I was in California, Abby like hauled this all over LA and my legs were killing me. I'm like, you're so out of shape. So I started doing it. And it's like once you start, you can't stop.
I love it.
300,000 steps a month. So it's only 10,000 a day. So figure it out. Like you'll get to the end of the day and be like, 2,600 steps. Like, did I only go from the couch to the fridge? Like, and then I'll get up and go do something. I know, but it kind of like motivates you. I'm like, oh, this is really bad. This is really going to throw me off.
We're always looking for balance, right? Good morning, Mari. Good morning, Andrea. Thanks for joining us.
You weren't first.
Yeah, you weren't first. Lisa was. So she is the director of the Cape Cod Children's Museum. And we've got some, I know, fun summer program coming our way. Lauren, good morning. You and Lisa need to talk. She's the best face painter I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, get out. We need one.
She's like the most magical.
Wait, did we already? We might have already talked to her.
Maybe because she was at Kindness Day.
Hmm.
She does resin art. She's just an artist. She's a joy seeker. Right?
You're our people.
Which I totally
Come
love.
on down.
I know. But just to see her whip through these face paintings that are just, they're beautiful.
Oh, because we're having a ton of special events and regular day things. So yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You can't skimp on the face painter. She's quick and efficient and it looks fun.
It is so wildly popular. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's like an exhibit. We're rebuilding the post office. Do you know how excited kids are about this whole post office idea? I'm like, isn't the post office going to go away?
Yeah.
Like I was thinking the other day when I looked at my mailbox, I'm like, someday kids will be like, what do you mean you got letters in a box at the end of your driveway?
It will, right?
I think it's going to go away. And now they're obsessed with the whole post office area. So we're like rebuilding it. I know.
As the post office has become retro.
I guess.
I love that.
It's an in thing.
I did not have an amazing encounter at the post office last week. It ended up being fine. But it's not a place that I'm like, wow, I want to go play at. Who knew?
They run from like the regular mailbox to the actual post office. So now we're going to put up like zip codes around the world and like explain how it all works.
Amazing.
Get that education piece in there. But
yeah, for sure.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay.
And I wanted to ask you if we could do a lemonade stand too. I feel like we should do one.
Yeah.
Partly because we're Lemonadio. And also we're doing some stuff with Tommy's Place this summer for Rockland Trust. So I figured what better would be at maybe one of events that I have to have one of the kids do a lemonade stand.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And we have our new front yard and the new big backyard. So we've got like plenty of places.
You have so many new things going on over there. And then you're working on your Hui exhibit.
We just announced, it went out in the media a few days ago. So we're very excited. Yeah, we've partnered with Woods Hole. They're sciencing up the whole museum.
I love that.
Which is the pilot of the Alvin came over to check out our little salty sea sub because it was modeled on the Alvin.
So
he's
cute.
like, I love this. We can do this. I'm going to give you a window. We're going to fix this. I go, can we add a video? I'm like, we'll do whatever you say.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's right. European pen pals. I like that in the post office.
Oh, yeah.
See,
you're good, Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So since you just had this Hui experience, the Alvin experience, and we're all watching these poor people on this submarine. And regardless of the fact that they're billionaires and they're paying, it does put a watchful eye on extreme tourism. These people paid $250,000 to die. I mean, they have until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I would love them to be found. They're hearing noises in the ocean, just in case you're not keeping up to it. Lisa found a death clock on friggin' online.
Yeah, no, I can't look at that.
That's horrible.
I'm in 13,000 feet. And now that we've been working so closely with submarine pilots, and I heard the news, and the Alvin is actually went out to San Diego. I went, oh no. Then I'm like, oh no, that's even,
yeah, right.
Like, what safety measures are in place? Not like you can have a 13,000-foot rope.
Yeah.
Like, take this with you.
So I guess the Canadians are monitoring the sonar, and they're hearing noises and clicking every 30 minutes. And they're saying that's very man-made. It would be, if it were all the time, then we wouldn't be able to do it. But it said, you can tell.
Morse code.
Yeah. However it is that it's every 30 minutes. It's very specific.
I don't know. But for me, that's like my own personal nightmare. Because
horrible.
I don't even think I could get in that thing on land.
It's a water coffin.
Yeah. So claustrophobic. Like, I can't scuba dive. I can barely snorkel. All of that scares the crud out of me.
Yeah. Jeff said, Lisa is the best thing that ever happened to the museum. I agree.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, T and Sethi. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so there's so many great things happening over there, and I'm really excited to take part in one of the events that you've got planned for July.
We're excited.
Well, we're doing that is my question of the day today is, what is something that you remember from your childhood that you want to bring back? And I was like, recess. That's what we're doing though, outside of Shipwrecked, and we're going to be doing at the Children's Museum, is just these fun, like, move your body, not sit there and answer. So we're incorporating a little bit of movement into our trivia and some of our fun and games.
Yeah.
So I just, sitting there, I've done enough of. I do all day. I need to get up and get recess in my life. And so I fashioned a fun game event.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And it's good for adults. It's going to be good for families. Going to be good for kids, like in that window of like 4 to 6 where you're like, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
You know, like maybe before dinner, or just slightly eat an early snack and come out. Like, it's just that dead time. Like, there's nothing to do. Run them around, make them tired, put them to bed.
Yeah.
And for grown-ups, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's like playing kid games.
Yeah.
Adult style.
Exactly. So it's like the best of both worlds. You let the kids, because nothing worse than going to a place where you're consumed by your child's activities and then you're not able to participate in anything.
No.
At least this, I'm trying to make it so that everybody can do something for themselves.
Oh, I'm so excited. And hopefully we'll get more nights on the book, because we have we're doing Night at the Museum.
I love that.
Escape the Dinos a couple times. We're doing Ariel and Pirates, because that's a big thing this summer. So we're really excited about like the fun events. And then we're adding the music and games, hopefully more than once.
Yeah.
Starting July 12th. She's our first.
Where are people able to follow the schedule as it grows?
So we have a brand new event calendar that took a hot minute to get going. It only has June on it now. Next week we start. So we have like amazing animals coming. We have events every single day. So go to our website. It's right on the front page, and you can subscribe to it.
Perfect.
So when we add to it, you'll get bombarded. No, I don't know. We're adding the rest of July and August shortly, like this week.
I'd rather have all of the information, and that way I can be like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Whether I'm like, then I'll never find it, or I'm looking for something specific. It's annoying.
Well, on events, I always click interested. So it'll come back to me.
Right. Remind me later. I have no time
Remind
for
me,
this
that's
right
in
now.
August, like to get a ticket. So yeah, no, we're excited. Like we have so much new technology. Yesterday I stood in the museum and I literally went, looks like an entirely different place.
It does.
And I said that.
Yeah.
Like I looked
you're
around
there
and
every
like,
day.
I know. I'm like, wow, where are we? So come on down. We're
Oh,
excited.
good morning, Beth. Good morning, Mark. Hey, lady.
Yay.
Kelly said, I love the museum. We have been through Heroes in Transition and membership in the past.
Oh,
so much
yay.
fun. Excellent. Good morning, Edie and Tom. Cynthia, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Lisa Bates is also my podcast partner, and we're trying to start getting some summer activities together.
Yes.
And reignite our Women Travel Better in Paris, because we need to travel a little bit. We really haven't been doing much of it.
Nothing. We've been busy. Life has been too busy. But now, and probably Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
We're going to launch this thing and
we're going to go
new and fun places. You can
little
come visit
trips.
us. Yeah.
I don't know where we're going, but little trips. That's all that matters. So today we've got Quahog Day, which is happening over at Treehouse Brewery.
Is that what that's from? You got a trophy?
Oh, that's a whole different competition.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
No, we're not allowed to eat Doug. In fact, he has security. If you've never seen them.
Oh, I've seen you in security. Yes. Are you wearing security?
I'm not wearing security today. I've graduated from security. Last year I got to be MC. This year I'm turning over the torch to Eric Fisher, who just had a brand new baby.
Oh,
honestly, 2 days ago. So we're gonna be like, here you go, hold the clam and tell us how many days of summer there's gonna be. Go. The poor guy, but yeah, I had another little boy, so he's got his hands full.
Oh,
And
good
he's
for
just
him.
really overall the nicest guy, chief meteorologist for CVB.
Oh, okay.
And he's a doll. Yeah, definitely worth going.
Perfect.
Also, Treehouse has some pretty fantastic beers, and it's going to be a gorgeous day.
I've never been. I live in Sandwich. I've never been.
But you've been to the space before.
Oh, I've been when it was Horizons. I've been to the beach. I've been to the, but I haven't been.
Wait until you see what they've done with the property.
I heard.
You want to talk about stewardship of your area? This place has really done a nice job with it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Excited.
Also, we have reignited the summer bucket list. I was asking Lisa today because once again, we get so busy with all of our fun stuff. And
I know.
Lisa always used to do this thing after her every day in May. We would go right into dust off the summer bucket list. What is the one thing that you want to do this summer? Let's make a list of it. My daughter asked me the other day, we're going to go to Waterways. I was
no. Go when it rains. It's my best advice. Come to the museum when it's sunny. Please go to the water parks when it's raining. You have more fun. I'm telling you.
She's smart when it comes to stuff like that, though, because that's where it's less crowded. And I don't really love crowds.
Oh, yet. I don't like crowds.
I mean, I'm okay with being in a crowd, but in that space, it's not great.
We went camping a while back. My kids were young, and it was pouring rain like overnight. We had one day of camping and then one day of pouring rain. And I was like, we were in New Hampshire. I was like, all right, pack it up. They're like, what are we doing? I'm like, let's go to water country. They're like, it's raining. I'm like, I know.
We're already wet.
We pulled up to the first parking space. There were like 2 other cars in the parking lot. The people working there are like, but as long as there's no thunder, you're wet anyways.
Right.
We went up and down so many slides, I could barely walk from the stairs. I was like, you got your money's worth. In, out, done. Nobody got sunburned.
I like how you think maximum amount of value and extraction. Lisa will always make plans for this. So I definitely am going on trips with Lisa, whether it's a whirlwind 36-hour tour of Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see absolutely everything before we leave.
Let's go.
We're going to drive to Virginia and drive her all around the Chesapeake Bay and get all that in while we make her husband drive us around.
I was going to say, we had a driver for that one.
We did. That was actually, I like the driver. He also gave us historic
Tip your drivers.
Which, by the way, if you're embarking on a road trip, Lisa packs very well. She's got all of the snacks ready, but she's a horrible backseat driver. I thought I'm bad.
Only for him. Because, it's the husband-wife thing. You know I know what he's going to do before he does it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh okay. Let's not.
Cliff said to me the other day, he said, open up the dictionary of backseat driver. There's your face.
All husbands and wife are, I almost broke this. That's why we like the train. That was the best thing about taking train trips is no one had to drive.
I did enjoy that. It was annoying to wait for the schedule. And once in a while you get stuck in weird spots.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was quite enjoyable.
It's relaxing.
Yeah. Just not here in the US. They need to really step it up.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
We have work to do here in our rail system. Oh, Mari said it's awful. One of my buyers actually caught me breaking in the passenger side of my car. All right. Lauren said Halloween flash mob on your bucket list. Okay. That could be until October. She does a flash mob at, she did one at the Kindness Festival, but then she did one right afterwards for Halloween. Wow. I'm down for a flash mob. I like being weirdos and having everybody look at us.
We do Boo Fest at the museum.
I like it.
You could come out of all the woodwork and into the museum. Just nice Halloween stuff. Like, don't scare the bejeebas out of them.
Lauren, we have more places for the flash mob to pop up.
Yeah, I think scary flash mob.
No, they're not. It was
like Hui sent me videos because we have all these new cameras and you can push a button and watch all these fun videos. But one of them is that really scary fish with the big fangs and the lantern thing.
Oh,
and it comes like up.
Yeah.
It scared me. I was like, we can't have that one. Like, I'm sorry. My customers like run.
And I feel like that's often pretty much every holiday you have to nix decorations or things that might scare children.
Our audience is 1 to 12. So, the 10 and 12-year-olds might like it, but the 4-year-olds like, we traumatize them.
There was an abominable snowman thing that I feel like you were like, no, he looks really scary and he's got a mean face. Absolutely not.
We ended up keeping him because he was an inflatable.
All right.
And so he was so big that the kids were like only looking at his feet.
Perfect.
So I was like, oh, that works.
As long as they can't see his face, it's fine.
No, they couldn't. They're like hidden under his belly. It was awesome.
I have not had a chance to get to my ponds, not even once. My daughter left.
Oh.
I know. My daughter left my stand-up paddleboard like on the fence. And I just remember
no.
it's fine. It's still
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine.
Because you got to teach me.
However, I just worry because we had one summer where we had people just drive by our house and start stealing our things over the fence.
Oh no.
It's just that time of year where people are just
people
jerks,
stink.
whether it's trash at the beach or sitting directly next to you when there's open spaces. I feel like we need to have this talk every single beginning of summer of the things you should and shouldn't do when you're out in public. Be cognizant if you have little people about their sand kicking or where they're spreading their stuff.
Feeding the seagulls.
That's it. Leaving the food out next to the seagulls. So
or
now
offering it to them.
Like, yeah, right. Because they're kids. I get it. Also, dogs on pavement. I always get nervous at their poor little paws. That asphalt gets really, really hot. And like just every single year, I like to remind people of all of these things.
It's a nice public service announcement.
Clean up after yourself and don't be a jerk. I don't think I need to remind you of that, but here I am having these conversations.
Your pond thing. Did I tell you I got a space on a pond with my boat?
No.
First time ever. So we have this little boat, which we love, and we rented a dock space over at Dunroman Campground.
Perfect.
I probably shouldn't say that. Now everyone's going to take my spots. But anyways, so we paid for it. We got the boat opened and serviced, and because my husband and I know nothing. Bring the boat over, put it in, take it for a few spins around the water, tie it up, go home. We feel like we own lakefront property, which we don't. And I go to work the next day. I'm at the museum. Lisa, phone rings. This is Ed from Dunroman. Your boat's taking on water. You got 2 feet in the back. You got a foot in the front. I'm like, what? Yeah, you better get over here. I was like, my boat's sinking. Hasn't even been in 12 hours. The guy that is how he talks. Hilarious. I was like, I'll be right there. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm also sensitive to voices.
They proceeded to watch me bail 100 gallons of water out of my boat.
Shut up.
Nope. They two guys stood on the dock. I'm like, okay, well, here we go. We did. It didn't sink the whole way. Thank God. For those who are boat people, one of the bellows cracked and allowed water to come in. Apparently my bilge pump is not automatic. Things you learn when you never put your boat in a water in a
okay,
tub.
so it's not a loss.
It is not a loss. $1,200 later, we are back in business. Yeah. But that was the first of our very first boat slip. Yeah. Anyways, so come for a ride.
That's what they said the acronym for boat is, right?
Yeah, lots of money.
Bring another 1,000.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Oh, easily. I still like it. I go over and sit on it just because it's there.
That's about the closest we've ever had a boat to being in the water. My husband has had several hobby boats that have become yard ornaments. I also have a piano in my backyard, so there's that.
Oh, painted pretty colors and play it.
No, it's disintegrating into the earth back from whence it came. It grows a lot of mushrooms on it.
Oh my gosh.
My daughter thinks it's great.
Did you see my post that Buddy Mercury came to the museum?
No.
He's a beagle that plays the piano and sings. Oh my gosh. You have to go back into my Facebook.
What?
Buddy Mercury. He's been on Good Morning America, Jimmy Fallon. Like he's a celebrity. And they saw that we have this really cute piano at the museum. It's all painted fun colors and the kids put their handprints on it. Anyways, they're like, oh, could we do some video at the museum with our dog? I'm like, what? I know. These are the calls I get.
Yes.
Yes.
We say yes to those calls.
Oh, absolutely. I drove over. I opened the museum. I said, let's go. And 2 of my staff came over because they wanted to see it. So yeah, it was fun. It's really cute. He literally plays the piano and sings because he's a beagle. He's like, woo.
I want one.
Yeah, and then they bought a musical note and he has little pictures up there. So come to the museum and see Buddy Mercury.
I love that.
Google that because he's a celebrity.
My daughter spent the day gardening yesterday with Isabella, basically in a baby Bjorn. She had fashioned an apron that she wears because she's old and half blind now and really doesn't do much.
The dog
other than bark at
like,
noises.
Really?
Like she's 10 minutes late before people are in the door and then she's like, oh, it's you. I know you. All right. This is the age in which my dog is. So Lily decided to take her gardening yesterday. So I FaceTimed her and I was like, is Bella in your apron? Yes, I've made it her baby Bjorn. We like to garden.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny. She's so cute.
So that's it. Now with my 20-something home, now Bella's got a new lease on life. Mackenzie just calls her and Bella's immediately right there. Those two are thick as thieves.
Oh, that's
Bella,
cute.
it's time for bed. Bella comes right down the stairs and hops in her bed. So good. I'm glad my house is full right now with people. And I kind of like that.
It's great. I love a full house.
I do.
I fill my house with strangers. That's how much I like it.
So you're about to accept your first set of strangers. I have J1s. Yep. Lisa is going with a house swap program this summer. This is the first time you've ever done it. You've reallocated the bedrooms and the configuration of your home. 2
come from the Netherlands, 1 from Swampscott. North Carolina arrives on Friday. And who else is coming? Toronto and New York City, which we're swapping with, which I have in September. So we could do a trip and do a thing. And then, here's the best one. Howard Hamlin. Know who he is?
No.
Do you watch Better Call Saul?
Yes.
Howard Hamlin.
I don't know.
The lawyer. He's Saul's partner. He's the white-haired lawyer.
Right.
The star. He's staying at my house.
Shut up.
I know.
How did that happen?
I know. And I didn't know who he was. They're part of the same group.
Are you serious?
It's very serious. His wife wrote a screenplay. No, a movie. An hour-long movie. I don't know. It's
his
a narrative.
Real life name.
No, Howard Hamlin's his
actor name.
Yeah,
right?
it's his actor name. I go by the actor name.
Oh, I'm like, Lisa, I'm so confused. By the way, if you've never known, Lisa knows nothing about celebrity anything.
I just finished watching all of Better Call Saul, so I would know who he is.
Geez. Are going to start asking him episodes at breakfast? Be like, I'll pour your coffee if you tell me about that episode.
No, but it's
going to be like, get me out of this house. Let's book a hotel.
We're out of here. She's being featured at the Woods Hole Film Festival. So they're coming out here for that.
Very cool.
I know.
But that's a neat way to.
I know. I was like, who, she's like, oh, you might know my husband. He played Howard Hamlin on whatever. And I'm like, so I texted my kids, Howard Hamlin. And they're like, who? Why? Can he stay there? He's like, oh my God. They all are big fans. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. Yeah.
And especially to know that stars and use alternate ways of staying around town.
Right? Well, they have 2 young girls.
Yeah.
And so our house is very suited for children and the pool and all that, so it's easier.
And it makes so much more sense, though, if you're a minor celebrity, not to be bothered by going to these hotels and places where other people are.
We live in the
we know what they do. They stay with people at the house swaps.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, I know. Anyways.
Leave it to Lisa.
Keep us busy.
Yeah, it definitely will. But just getting ready to have people over is a chore.
Yeah.
Yesterday I quit.
I have 2 more days. And that's it.
Because everything just kind of arrived yesterday. And for whatever reason, my husband did his mozzarella making workshop, which was great, but he left all of his crap upstairs.
Mozzarella making workshop?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He's teaching how to make
it. Was a
mozzarella?
sold out success.
What?
Yes. Seriously.
Get out.
But he left all of his crap all over the kitchen. And then my son got a new basketball hoop and that's all over the kitchen.
Oh, I saw that. It's on the post. I'm
trash.
Like,
oh, my husband made him dig the hole. His first day of school vacation, dig a hole.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy. So he was fine. He dug the hole. He's already, no, I'm going to wait 2 days because it's got to set. I'm like, okay. So anyway,
a generation of no patience.
There's so much crap all over my house where I just felt anxiety yesterday, where I was suffocating in my own space. Even in my room, my mother-in-law dropped off donation clothes and she's like, go through all of these. So I've got trash bags everywhere. And when my husband uses the printer, it's like throws it everywhere. So I've got like trash and boxes, and every single room I went into, I'm like,
it's making me laugh because, like, when I pay bills or I have a lot of paperwork to do, I love to crumple it and throw it. Like, so when I'm done, there's like this, I clean it up, but I love having it all over the floor.
It gives me so much anxiety.
That's the same way.
Why
do you have to do that? I'm like, I don't know. It's fun.
I don't know.
It makes a boring job more fun.
Oh my. So after I had my panic attack and I was just like, I can't, that's it. I'm going to order myself DoorDash and lock myself in the closet. I didn't. I eventually came around after my husband picked up some of the things to at least give a walkway so I could get a cup of water.
Walkway. Like a path.
Then I'm sitting there scrolling on Facebook and scrolling on Instagram, and I see this video of this rather large woman grab herself a surfboard and go down and knock everybody else out on the whole thing in her wake. It happened to be on a cruise. And I just laughed. I laughed so hard I cried. You know how like you just lost your mind and you're just like, I've got nothing left. And this little meme this little thing, and it was set to Enya, and it just made my heart so happy.
So funny
that I was crying laughing because I just needed a moment. And that was my moment.
Someone's
night.
having a worse moment than you.
That's it.
There you go. You are a friend of mine.
Also, that whole thing was just spoke volumes of my day. Like, I'm here trying to have a little bit of fun, and everyone's knocking me around like a pinball, and I'm knocking everybody else down in my wake. So that's just, there was a whole moment I had by myself last night. Thank you, RTB, very much for being part of it. Because immediately the minute I posted it, he's like, this is exactly what I needed today.
That's awesome.
Me too, friend. Me too. So I've got a kind of quiet-ish weekend. I've got a wedding I've got to do, and we have our makers market, which is coming up on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
And this one includes scallops. So if you want fresh scallops from the boat midnight hour, they are going to be handing them out. It's a drop-off location during our market. So
on Sunday,
11 to 2, you can just, all you have to do is text the midnight hour. I'll drop their info in the chat. And just tell them how many pounds, $22 a pound, which is a really good deal for fresh off the boat scallops. Wow. They are delicious. They saved my bacon during the pandemic. They actually delivered to my doorstep.
I would prefer the bacon.
No, oh, I forgot Lisa's not a seafood person.
I'm smiling though. I'm trying to be excited for you. And midnight hour.
I forgot you don't like seafood. I don't know how you can live on the Cape and not like seafood. But it's fun dining with her because I will be like, yes, please. I'll have all that. You can have the land, man.
Take that stuff. Yeah. No, I don't even like the smell. I can't get past the smell of seafood to even try it.
So how are you going to have house guests when they're all like, yay, Cape Cod?
Yeah, no.
Let's do clammy
Go out
things.
To eat. Yeah.
Lisa's like, I'll be locked in my room.
Well, luckily the first guests we're from the Netherlands, so we did an American cookout, like hamburgers, hot dogs, and they thought that was hilarious because it is
funny.
Yeah, they don't eat hot dogs. They were like, so what do you put on this? And I had like all the condiments out. I'm like, well, any of these. And then he reaches for the ketchup for the hot dog. I'm like, except that.
Yeah.
The big fight in our house to be like, I am not a ketchup on a hot dog person. I think that's wrong. It has to have mustard and sweet relish, and that's it. If you don't have those, I won't even eat the hot dog.
Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of with you on that.
Ketchup is like, no. Ketchup and mustard on the hamburger or cheeseburger. That is, and the pickles. That's fine.
That's allowed.
No ketchup on the dog.
I love that.
So I trained them. So if you go to the Netherlands and people start saying, oh, you can't have ketchup on a hot dog, you're welcome.
Well, we're having our old-fashioned cookout. Mashpee's doing their fireworks on Friday.
Wait, what? For 4th of July?
Yeah.
This Friday?
I think so.
that gave me heart palpitations. I'm like, don't we have another at least 2 weeks before?
No, hold on. Let me double check on that. But I'm pretty sure that Mashpee is doing their fireworks this week.
Wait, someone said half relish,
I'm just
half
warning.
Sauerkraut, all spicy brown mustard.
Oh, that sounds good.
Does sound good. I've never had that. Oh, Mari said yes, they are.
Yeah, Friday.
Wow.
Right?
Because we have another whole week before.
No, it's cheaper this way. Cheaper, safer. What I hate is that I've got a full-on month now where my dog is going to be having panic attacks. Yeah. I need to like get the medication ready because the fireworks are going to start flying.
Where does Mashpee do them?
Right at the high school.
Oh, okay.
So they used to do it on Heritage Park. Now they do it at the high school. So they've got their big picnic thing, but they're all visible from that Mashpee Commons area.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah. Cool. So it's all, yeah, right. It's like, we're almost back to Christmas. Don't start. I'm not even ready for this. Seriously. So my J1s, they were like, well, what do you do for 4th of July? And so they were like, it's fireworks, it's this, it's that. I said, yeah. But around here, especially since for whatever reason, if you live near water on the Cape, people feel the need to light off fireworks all the time.
Yeah.
All summer long.
Yeah. It's become a thing.
So prepare your animals and people with PTSD. They're in for it. Sorry. It's just the way it is. I know. 'Tis the season. So that's happening on Friday, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, we're just jumping right into summer. I feel like after 4th of July, the summer's almost over. It hasn't even started yet.
I hate people that say that. 4th of July, up, it's over. I'm like, come on now. Just 2 solid months before Labor Day.
That's what my husband was going through the math, and he's, you've got plenty of time. You've got your husband home all summer. How much? Lisa's married to a school teacher.
It's not what you think, people. Not at all. Summer's off. And then my business, the museum, cranks up.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like working like a dog. But somehow the labor distribution doesn't change. And he's home.
Yep.
And I get home and he's like, what do you want to do for dinner? I'm like,
you've been home all day. I understand.
Could you not have thought of that? Exactly. Oh,
put that on the list of things that I wish that I could get back from my childhood, is not having to plan all of the meals, because I'm so over it. I was making meat pie last night at 8 p.m. I'm like, really?
Once the kids moved out, I don't plan meals at all. I've had cereal 3 times this week. And it's what, Wednesday? Yeah, 3 times.
Also, something my J1s do not understand is cereal. They don't get it. They don't know what it is.
It's like the staple. It's like how I live.
You don't know what this is.
And I finished the milk before he got any.
Ugh.
We've been no milk. I'm like, store.
We've been rifling through milk left and right. Cheesemaker over there.
This is blowing. Cliff makes cheese?
Yes. We've done that for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
How did I not know this?
He's arrested that for a while. Then he's brought it back because I don't know. He cycles his hobbies.
Okay. I appreciate that.
He'll do his beer thing for like a year.
Oh, I knew he did the beer thing. Yeah.
He'll get over that. And now we're back to cheese again. This started about 10 years ago.
That's like me on Home Improvement. I go like crazy and then I don't do a thing for a while. Like, because my husband just said, are we going to finish painting this new edition? I'm like, not this
I ran
year.
out of steam.
I did.
There's no more time left for that project.
I'm closed. Good. We've moved in. And at some point, I will refinish that furniture and I will finish I primed everything.
Yeah.
No top coat.
Well, so my mother is gung-ho to get her house all ready and get it on the market. So
the one in California?
Yes.
Oh,
she wants to come out this way. So she's been trying to do home improvement. She sent me a picture. She's painting the ceiling. She's retired. She does not belong painting ceilings. And
ceilings are hard.
Well, then she started tearing into something else. And then she said that her fireplace looks like, well, I opened up a can of worms. I said, what?
That's what happens. And if you start painting, then the rest of the house looks bad. I lay in bed and I can see all the spots I missed on the ceiling.
Whatever.
Well, that's how I am. I'm like, if you're here at my house to look at how I cut the wall in or whether my ceiling's back, go away.
Yeah, right.
Don't come.
So she started tearing down the fireplace, and now she had a guy come in, a craftsman.
Yeah,
he said
that's
$45,000. I said, what? I said, go to the Home Depot, pick up some workers, ask Juan and Miguel for some bricks, and have that thing done in no time.
Yes.
They have like little workers on the side of Home Depot ready to do like side day projects.
Yep.
I said, get a few of them. You don't need a craftsman in there for $45,000 on your fireplace.
What was wrong with the fireplace?
I don't even know.
Touch it?
It
was in the room I stayed in, right?
Yep.
Oh,
something special in there. I don't know why she messed with it, but now she messed with it. So go get some date.
That's a hard thing. Yep.
Craftsman. You're moving out, Mom. Although she's not moving in here. She's, I want to be close to my grandkids. Your grandkids are in college.
They don't live here anymore. They have moved on.
I want to be close to my grandkids. You missed that boat, Mary. You missed it. They're old and they don't want to hang out with us anymore.
They'll come around because soon they'll be poor and hungry, and then they come back around.
That's true. Yeah. We'll get them. Whether we're forcing them with hunger or not, we'll get them back. Anything else going on at the museum we need to know? Oh, speaking of home improvements, Lisa and I just saw a stat that said grays are the color, and if you paint everything gray, then you're going to get $2,500 more because you painted it gray.
Oh, my house is worth millions now.
Right?
I did paint the kitchen gray, and this wall's gray over there. That's
See,
nice.
Look at that coming by.
You're right on top of things.
Oh, perfect. I'm glad that your 15-year-old is obsessed with cooking. Can they come over to my house?
Oh my gosh. We were laughing about that at work yesterday because I am just not the person that people are, my kids aren't going to be like, oh, my mom used to make, and I can't wait to go home and have blah, blah, blah. Because I didn't, because I don't. And it was all not very good.
No, it was me. That's how annoyed I was yesterday. By the end of the day, it was me having a conversation with myself. Look, I've cooked meals for all of us. We sat down and had a lovely dinner, and I've prepared dessert, chocolate chip cookies from scratch. And look, not one dish in the sink. And they were all just eating. Like I was just noise. I was just background noise.
Oh, see, I think if you cook, you shouldn't have to clean.
I did all of it.
Nope.
I wanted to just
No.
give an example of how it can be done. It is possible for everyone to eat a warm meal and have dessert and have everything cleaned up and have it all done. Look at that. It got done. And then I just left.
Go on strike.
And then I went upstairs and watched my memes and cry laughed.
Plan a strike. Take the chocolate chip cookies and disappear.
Sounds right about my avenue. I am joined. Lisa and I were going to be over at Treehouse today from noon until 2. Eric Fisher will be there. Doug the Quahog will be there. Paul Nedzwicki is taking over for Johnny Quahog. And it's just going to be really excited to have it back in person with everybody else. So come and see Treehouse if you've not seen it before. And it's free and open to the public. We hope to see you a little bit later. I'll be at Music Video Bingo tonight at Tom Matteo's from 7 until 9. We were up late last night putting together some of those videos. I'll be fine.
We can do video.
Right? We just got a blow up screen too yesterday.
Oh, really? We could do it outside?
I leave my husband alone for 5 minutes. The man's got a blow up screen. It's on the back deck. He's all smiling and happy. It's like a toddler over there.
Boys in their toys.
Yep. So we can do it outside with a big screen.
Oh my gosh. How fun is that going to be?
Mm-hmm.
We need a little gate so they don't tackle it.
Yes, because it is an inflatable.
I just think like my kids. Yeah. Like, whoa, bouncy house. Yeah.
Awesome, Mario. I will see you later. Lauren, I will see you later. Everybody else, thank you very much to Rockland Trust. They are our official sponsor during this month of June as they are rolling out the lemonade stand kits, and we are raising money for Tommy's Place. Awesome. I will see you guys later. For Lisa, follow her on all of the socials, Children's Museum, and subscribe to their newsletter so you can keep up to date with all of that. And we'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye.